Okay,
so
now
we can actually begin with the liver.
Okay. So what goes first? We've got the onions,
the oil.
we've got
The oil.
pepper.
Make sure your oil has to be at least a good temperature.
Right.
Because we don't cook the onions until it's brown.
Oh, really?
Just put it in the fire.
Yeah.
Just start it for like 2 minutes.
Sweat it out.
Just
You just want
don't
to
go
sweat
too.
it.
And then now you put your green pepper and
Okay.
everything, and then your liver.
Okay.
We don't cook liver for so long because
Okay.
actually the nutrition it equals
I
zero.
think
Yeah,
even
so-
like when you're mezikata
Yeah,
ndogo
even
ndogo,
here it
like,
cooks so fast.
fast,
I
yeah.
always advise people to cut their liver into strips and really thin strips because
Right.
it cooks so fast and
Okay.
doesn't produce water.
Yeah.
So I need my oil.
Okay, so we've got
Here.
the oil there.
Yeah.
Again, can use ghee. I love to cook with ghee. So can
Okay.
you use ghee for this? No. Go ahead and use the oil. But I'm
You
asking
can use
if
ghee
you're
for
at home.
injera.
Okay, you can use the ghee for the
Injera,
injera.
it's
Okay.
so nice.
Okay.
So we don't need so much oil.
Yeah.
Don't
Just
go
a
too
little bit.
you know,
Yeah.
according to your taste, like how
Right.
much oil you want.
Right.
I will let it at least be a bit hot.
Yeah.
hadi moshi ianze kutoka
Yeah,
pale.
equal moto.
Yani kabisa. All right, sawa basi. Now we've got
Check
that.
kitunguu
Now
yetu
I
ikae
see
sana.
potatoes. What are we going to
Aha.
use the potatoes for?
Okay, the potatoes, I'm making potato wedges
Right.
because of the sauces. The dipping sauces, of course,
Right.
we want to show people, demonstrate how people, like, some people
Use
don't
it.
even know what dipping sauces are
That's
How
for.
are you gonna cook the
So
wedges?
to
Yes.
learn how
Yeah.
to use
How are you
it.
gonna cook the wedges?
The wedges, definitely take your potato. I prefer mine not to actually be peeled, but since we have it peeled,
Right.
it's fine. The peel always helps with absorption of the oil. It doesn't absorb so much.
Right.
So I'll just take my potatoes, cut them actually into 4 pieces, very
Right.
generous. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna at least add some spices,
Right.
season it a little
Season,
bit.
okay.
Are we gonna
And
use the
then-
oven or
Oh.
Yeah?
are we gonna use the oven or?
We can use
Can
the
use the oven ndio
oven,
iive
but
haraka.
I prefer using mafuta
Oh,
because it
like a deep
becomes,
fry.
yeah,
You want it crispy?
deep frying is a bit nicer.
So,
Yeah.
up to you.
So
All
we
right.
can start with the
Right, so we can start with the onions.
yeah. And we have to
Get
pay
that
attention,
going.
Sasa.
This like doesn't stick in the pan, yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
at all. So you
Pan
don't
ni
need to
safi.
use sure.
Really?
So you don't need to use
So our
any oil.
Let's try.
Okay, then put that in there. I can start.
I
with
love
the
that. I'm so tempted to just grab one right now and just sample
potato. I
it.
think we should.
Okay, give me the spatula.
Sure. You
So we're
can.
gonna, our oil is, my oil is fine here. It's in a good temperature.
Right.
So I'm just gonna take my onions,
Okay.
add them there.
Yeah.
And I'm
Onions first. You just want to
Yes.
sweat them out. Yeah.
Just sweat them out. You don't need them really cooked.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I am going to make sure I keep an eye on the
In
injera.
the injera, please.
Yes, sure. A little bit more.
Yeah. Like one more.
Seconds,
Yeah.
10 seconds or so. That is pretty
Yeah.
close.
Na unaweza tumia red onions ama
Yeah,
just a few?
any.
Okay.
Okay, hakuna shida yote. No
Right.
restriction.
I'm gonna take this out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That looks okay.
It looks fine. I love the brown that is on there. Honestly, absolutely gorgeous.
Guys, you can see how our onions look. We don't want it cooked so much.
Right.
So I'll just give it like 1 more minute.
1 more minute to go on
Oh,
that.
actually, she's doing a good job.
Thank you.
How she
Thank
said
you.
that.
Thank
Ah,
you.
high five,
High
you're
five.
ready.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on
girl
this
power.
injera thing.
You're
Yes.
leaving behind.
Oh, yeah, I'm dealing with this. Don't worry about me.
Oh gosh, you're dealing with this.
Okay, so guys, my onions looks good.
Okay.
Not so bad. I just need like 10 more seconds.
Right. To make sure
Don't
that
go
it just
through-
sweats out. So
yes,
you almost want it
sweats
almost like a
out.
translucent,
Exactly,
but
translucent.
not brown, you said, yeah?
Exactly, we
Okay,
don't
and
want
what
it
is the
to
reason as to
brown.
why we're not supposed to have it brown?
Because the moment you brown it,
Right.
and your liver will become dry.
Okay.
Completely. You want it to have that taste because we don't need it
Right.
watery. So you also want to have some flavor left.
Sure.
The moment you dry up your onions and the liver dries up, it becomes too dry.
Yeah,
you
too
won't
dry, yeah.
enjoy it.
You
I
wouldn't enjoy
love
it
that.
because also
So
Okay.
now
dry.
we're going to take our bell peppers,
Right.
the mixed peppers.
Na pilipili.
Kidogo to, hey, chef,
Hey,
kwani
yote
we are
hiyo.
Indian. Hey, yote.
We love that
love
chili.
chili.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love that chili.
Okay, so we'll just keep on stirring. Saute this. Claire is actually very good help.
Amekuwa
I,
pro.
you, you're, let me tell you, I'm
Sasa
very
sasa mimi venye nimekukatia
Both
nyanya na
of them.
vitunguu, nimekukatia vitunguu yani
both of us,
sitambuliki.
let me tell you, I'm gonna make this and I'm gonna send her a picture.
Girls sticking
and I'm gonna
together,
be
eh?
like, girl hooked you up. Yes, you hooked me up real time. All right, now we've got onions, peppers,
Yeah, we have onions and peppers.
No seasoning is going in
not,
there.
Not really,
Okay.
not yet.
Yes.
So we're gonna take our black pepper.
Okay.
Have some black
Now this is
pepper
when
here.
the seasoning
Yeah.
comes in.
Yeah, just
we got the
black
spices,
pepper.
only
Just
black
black
pepper.
Yeah, just a bit.
Salt tutaweka baadaye.
Yeah, salt will be a little bit later.
Okay.
But also salt is not bad at this time, but
Right.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I prefer not adding salt right now.
Okay.
Now we can take our liver. We don't want to dry anything.
Right.
We
so
really
in
don't want
goes
to
the
dry
liver.
anything. Yeah. Now, bismillah, everything goes in there.
Now, do you have to use a non-stick pan for this, preferably, yeah?
You can. It depends with what you have in your kitchen.
Okay.
Anything will do. Just
Right.
make sure your liver is cooked to the best taste we want.
Right.
Like, make sure it is not watery. That is one thing I want you guys to avoid.
Right.
Yeah, this is not mutton that you can add water or anything. No.
Right.
Anyone who adds water in liver, you're always doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, right.
No, no,
I'll
no,
just
no,
be
Shanga liver.
honest. Oh, yeah, why are you washing liver?
I know.
The blood
No,
is everything.
it's everything.
Yeah.
You want that thickness.
Yeah.
Please don't wash
Tell
your
them,
liver.
please.
And then the other reason why I
Right.
say you cut them into strips, look at how the combination
Oh,
looks.
love that.
Looks
So
lovely.
everything is
Incorporate.
julienne in
Yes.
there. Oh, so it's also aesthetically pleasing
Yeah,
when
it
you have the
is.
cuts
Everything.
oh, and the color is popping.
Exactly.
I am telling you, my mouth. Okay, you want to push it closer to the fire. Is it on the heat?
Oh,
Yeah, there you
okay.
go. Push it all the way. Yeah, there you go.
Sour.
So it can cook. Sorry.
Okay, now we're almost done. And
Pele
then,
pele. Niweke saa ngapi?
here, Philippine. Just don't go too. Don't put so much. It depends with you guys.
Yeah, kiasi yake.
Okay, sour.
Aya, basi.
The other thing I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need necessarily to use yeast.
Okay.
As Somalis, we normally, you see, after we finish making our injera,
Yeah.
whatever is remaining in this bowl,
Yeah.
this is what I'm going to do. Add a bit of water. Where's
Okay.
our water?
Yeah, I love that. I was gonna ask, like, do I then scrape it with a spatula?
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
What you
Right.
do is, this leftover you have,
Yeah, I
you
don't
take a bottle or
Okay.
a jar with
Okay.
an airtight,
Yeah.
and then you put it. You see, you need it this watery.
Oh,
This is now
ferment
an
it.
old school fermentation process. You don't know everyone has yeast.
Girl, I see that because that's what we do even with our porridge.
Yes.
Sometimes you want the really fermented one that you mix with the fresh one, and
Yeah.
that adds on to the fermentation.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
wow.
this is what we normally do. Most of our parents don't like yeast. They complain. They say, oh, cancer and all
Yeah.
that. We want old school.
Right.
So the ones who like old school, this is what we do.
Right.
The last paste, I'm gonna make it really watery.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you take a bowl, a jar, or a bottle, and then you put this, and then you airtight it.
Completely.
Put it in your fridge, and
Can use it anytime.
at night when you're doing your injera, you finish beating the way I was doing it.
Yeah.
And then you don't add yeast. You
Yeah.
take this, add, and then you.
And you have your
You're done.
fermented.
And then
Okay.
in the
So
morning
we're
you
done
can-
with this
Kitchen
pan
makeup.
then.
More
Yeah,
natural.
I
Kitchen
love
makeup.
that. Thank you for sharing that, honestly.
Okay.
All right, now
So
I'm gonna
let's
put
go
this
back to our
away.
liver. Need
Now,
to pay
how are we
attention.
looking with the liver? It started to
Ooh,
cook. It's
yes,
sweating out.
yeah.
I love the fact that it's not I toy madiaki.
No,
Ata?
avoid.
Yeah.
Imagine, no.
Yeah, so you want to make sure,
avoiding.
and this is going to be nice and crunchy.
Give me some salt.
Sure.
Tafadhali.
We've got some salt right here.
Yeah, we want it a bit crunchy.
Right.
Yeah, because anjeras are normally soft. It's not like chapati.
Right.
Chapati needs something that has soup or some stew because it's a bit tough.
Yes.
But anjera is really soft.
Right.
We don't really need soup and all that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So then look at that. So soft, like you were saying. We can see the milk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
What
I
a
am so
melting.
happy about this recipe, guys. I don't think you
I'm so
understand. And
happy.
we've got now our liver there just basically cooking
Yeah.
through. You want to push the pan slightly closer to the middle.
Oh,
yeah, there
yeah.
you go.
Sawa,
so
sawa.
that way it can cook through. Now, Chef, please explain to us what you're doing.
Right, so you said she needs lemon also.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you need lemon going in
Just
there.
the lemon
Yeah.
is just to break. You know, sometimes because liver, it's very tricky. You don't
Right.
cook liver for so long because you're killing the nutrition.
Right.
And sometimes you find liver has that blood taste
Right.
and all that. Also, this is just to neutralize the taste and to give it more flavor. I think
I love that.
everybody loves some lemon.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me, my people eat everything with lemon and sugar.
And sugar, I'm telling you, I would
so
fit in
kidogo
there
too,
perfectly.
That's it. We just don't need so much, just
You
to
know-
give you that
oh.
sour taste.
I love it. All right,
Yeah.
now we're gonna get back to that. Now we maybe think about, oh gosh, you maybe think about halwa, you maybe think about so many
Oh,
things that are happening.
she meant
All right,
halwa.
now we are gonna go on a short break as I collect my mouth, and then we're gonna come back and learn just how much more needs to go into this. Of course, we're gonna make the dips as well, so don't go anywhere.